Alright, what's up guys? So today I'm here with my 2003 Lexus GS430, and today we are going to be replacing my radiator. Right here, got the radiator in the box, got all my tools, jack, drain pan, coolant, distilled water, just in case this don't fill it up. I think this will be enough. But got my coolant bleeder, some wrenches, tools, and a wheel chock. So before we get started, I was just driving it, so I'm gonna pop my hood, let it cool off a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys the old radiator, what it was looking like. As you can see, I'm having to replace this because I just crashed my car not too long ago. We're not gonna get into that. Short story is I can't drive, but you know, we here to you know, fix everything we broke. It's crazy because when I actually crashed this thing, my radiator, there was nothing wrong with the car mechanically. It was just kind of this area right here, but when I was fixing everything, I had to replace this headlight, had to replace this hood, replace the grill, new hood struts. I still need a front bumper, as you can see, but when I pulled my headlight out to kind of you know, replace it, all of this right here was kind of beat in. So me beating it out, straightening up this part of the frame right here, I hit it with the hammer a little too hard, but it's okay because I needed a new radiator anyway, so I don't really care. I was gonna have to do this either way. So I mean, it's all good. We about to get her back in working order. As you can see, this is my temporary fix right here. I put some JB Weld on the actual crack. Honestly, not necessarily trying to temporarily fix it. I was really just trying to see how good of a job JB Weld would do in this kind of situation, but as you can see right here, I didn't really let it dry, so yeah, it didn't really do much. But yeah, we're gonna let this thing cool off. Yeah, we're gonna let this thing cool off. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys my new radiator that I got here in this box. So I got this radiator from eBay. This is it's not an OEM radiator. It's a slight bit of an upgrade. I want to say it's a 3-row radiator. That's what it says in the description. It's all aluminum. It's gonna give the engine bay a nice touch. Damn, I got 2 left gloves over here. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, 3-row radiator off of eBay, all aluminum, slight bit of an upgrade. It's gonna make my engine bay look a little better. You know, it doesn't look too bad aside from the coolant everywhere. You know, I try to take care of this thing, so it don't look too bad, but it'll definitely look a little better with this radiator in here. But right here we got our I want to say these are my transmission lines that came not attached to the radiator, but as you can see, got the radiator right here. Go ahead and pull it out.
She's a beaut.
She's nice and pretty. I'm pretty sure those 2 lines are gonna go here and right here. So yeah, these right here are gonna be, I think this is my transmission coolant line, flow in, and then this is my return, or vice versa. But nice little radiator. It's pretty thick. It's gonna take up a little bit more space.
Why is it leaking?
That's probably just adhesive.
Okay.
For the rubber thing. There's nothing in here for it to be leaking. It's fine. But yeah, this is my first time really putting eyes on it. It looks like everything is in good working order. None of the fins are too bad on it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set this thing right here. I'll leave it right there for now. all we got to do is take this off. All you got to do is take this off, take this off, take this off, and take these hoses off. Take these two off, and the radiator should just pop right up. Of course, we got 2 transmission lines at the bottom, coolant hose at the bottom, and this thing should just come right out. But before we do any of that, I think what we're gonna do is pop this cap. So you might want to stand back for this. This is still a little warm. It's not hot, but it is a little warm. Oh shit. Okay, that's good. Yeah, see, it's leaking, so it's probably why I didn't, But yeah, first things first. Take this off. Take this off.
You're in the way.
Most of these bolts in here are missing, so this is gonna be easier on my car than it is for yours if it's completely put together, unlike mine. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try not to make this a long video. This is not a hard process at all, especially on the GS. It's very easy. You got a lot of room to work with. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Take this off right here. It's just a 10 mil. It's my bolt tray right there for today. So we get this off. This will come right out. It's just one bolt. Next, what we're gonna do, pull this air box off. You got a bolt here that connects it here. Connector. Another bolt there. And there's usually a bolt that goes right here that I don't have. And there's one more bolt down right there, if you can see that. And after we get this bolt out, this thing comes out just like that. Comes right on out. So I guess, yeah, this can all stay. So next, what we're gonna do, before I start disconnecting hoses, we are going to jack the car up, get the coolant drained out of it, and then from there we can start taking stuff apart. So right here, got my jack, and there's a jack point right here. That is a little sketchy. I hate using it, but it is a jack point. It's kind of gonna be on my bumper a little bit. If it starts to bend my bumper, I'm gonna use it. Ignore that. I know I got bolts missing. Static car. I needed to have some flex. Before I jack it up, get my wheel chock. That's just gonna keep the car from rolling away. Really don't need it. I got my parking brake on, so it shouldn't go nowhere, but it doesn't hurt to be extra safe. Around here, we like to practice safety third. So yeah, man, it doesn't hurt to be safe. So here we go. Checking this thing up. Now, I'm gonna take the phone real quick. So now, you get up under the car, and as you can see, this is your coolant drain right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just a little, you just twist it. Got your coolant drain. You got a connector. I assume it's for a radiator. And then right here, you got your transmission lines. You got one here, got one right here. And then this is your coolant hose at the bottom here. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, open this thing up, and we're gonna let it drain. If you just drove your car like I did, this is gonna be hot. So don't touch it with your skin or with your fingers, whatever. It's gonna burn you. It's not fun when it does either, I can tell you. Ask me how I know. But yep, on Toyotas, Lexus, whatever, it's real easy for you. You don't gotta pull off a hose or anything. You can just turn this thing and let it drain. Yeah, I got blue coolant in there. So you're gonna let it drain like that for a while. And when it's done, we will start taking off all of these hoses, plugging them up so they don't leak. It looks like this radiator doesn't come with the fans. I've never replaced the radiator before, I didn't know that. So it looks like I'm gonna have to take this fan shroud off right here and bolt it up to the new radiator over there. That's not hard. These look like they're all 10 mils, probably 4 of them. So yeah, we're gonna let this thing drain. As you can see, I got it draining down there. And then I'm gonna let you guys know when you're ready to take this thing out. This thing shouldn't take too long. It's been leaking coolant, so it's not entirely full. So this thing shouldn't take too long to drain out. But as you can see, the steam coming off. That's, like I said, I just drove my car, so yeah, we're gonna let all of this drain. Looks like it's about done. It's probably gonna be some more that comes out when we go to take these hoses off, but squeezing this hose, I don't feel like there's nothing in this one, so that's good. Alright, pass it back over to my cameraman. So, next thing we're gonna do, now that we got all the coolant drained, I don't think this thing actually does anything in my car. Every time I fill it up, I don't know, I never see coolant actually leave it, or like when it's empty, I never see coolant enter it. So I don't know what the purpose, this thing really doesn't serve a purpose, I don't believe. I know what it's supposed to do, but I don't think it actually does anything, but I'll keep it. I mean, it looks cool. Put it over there with everything else. And starting from the top, what we're gonna do is take this main coolant hose off. All you really need is some pliers. Very simple stuff. Anybody could do this. Doesn't take a mad scientist to work on these cars, definitely. Gonna plug this up so it doesn't leak, just in case anything is in there. And then we're gonna move to the bottom.
The bottom?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get under here.
With? Okay.
Hold it.
Okay.
All right, so first we'll start by unplugging this thing. Unplug the radiator here. As you can see, none of this stuff is secured on your car. If it's all put together correctly, this stuff should be secured. Honestly, I don't know. This thing hasn't been secured for so long, I couldn't even tell you where. But just find it. It's gonna be over here somewhere on the driver's side. There. Okay. What is this? I don't know. I'm trying to see if you guys can see, but just push in like so. Should come on out. There we go. There's one. And you got two right here. And I want to say those are the only connectors associated with your radiator. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that stuff out the way real quick. Try to prop this light up for you guys so you guys can get a better view. So now we got 2 transmission lines right here and your coolant hose over here on the other side. So when you pull all of this stuff out, of course it's at the bottom, it's all gonna leak. So I'm gonna get some paper towels so we can stuff this stuff when I take it all out, because it will start leaking. Gets messy just a little bit, but you know, that's the name of the game. No pain, no gain. I just had to take this radiator off not too long ago when I was putting this thing back together from when I crashed it, so this shouldn't be too hard to take off. I remember last time it was giving me it's giving me a little bit of trouble.
Was it hot?
Nah, it's not that hot.
Okay.
It might be if you just drove your car though, like I did, but I didn't really drive it far, so.
You need paper towels?
Yeah, I got one. It's all good.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this line right here so it can stop leaking. I don't think I did too good of a job of sealing it, so I'm gonna just leave it up like in the up position, kind of like this, so that the way the oil doesn't drip out. But moving on, I'm gonna move further down here, further down the line.
Further down the line. Bye, Caterpillar.
And we got a second line right here. Can you see?
Yes.
Are you sure? You didn't sound too sure.
I can't really tell. I can see.
All right. Second transmission line right here.
Oh.
I don't even remember what these are called, but I hate them. Pain.
No pain, no gain.
Every single time. Trying to get this done before the sun goes down. All right, here we go. All right, second line, like so. Pull that little thing back, whatever it's called, I forget. Y'all let me know in the comments. I know y'all know everything. Y'all just let me know. A little bit of training fluid gonna come out. Got that sealed up somewhat good. We're gonna tuck it. This one you can't tuck, it's too short. We'll see if we can put it right here. There you go. All right, got that out the way. And last but not least, got our coolant line right here. Last hose. This one is gonna leak just like the rest of them, except coolant is gonna come out of here. So be prepared. Might be hot. I'm gonna actually grab it from the top because every time I do it from the bottom, I end up taking a coolant shower. You can hold it down there though. I'm gonna just grab it from the top right here. It honestly don't feel like, oh, never mind. I was gonna say for a second it didn't feel like anything was gonna come out of there, but it did.
Definitely did.
Did you get that?
Yep.
I want to say 12 millimeters right here that you gotta take out, and then you should be able to just yank this thing out. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Don't have a 3/8 power tool on me right now, so have to do this the old-fashioned way. It's all good though. Like I said, 2 12 mils. 12 mils, millimeter bolts. And you got 2 brackets right here, like so. And with that, you should be able to just pull this thing out, as you can see. And radiator should just about pull out, like so. Very easy, very simple. As you can see, this thing is cooked. So bad. It's all my fault. Okay, so boom. There's your radiator. Those are those 2 nuts right here that I'll show you guys. It should damage my fins. So yeah, what we're gonna do now, we are going to unbolt all of these 10 mils right here. This time we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I said it was 4, it's actually 6. We need these, which is your radiator mounts, go on the bottom. And also Gotta remember which side these two things go on, but it shouldn't be too hard. So. As you guys can see, I did this with what, like 3 tools so far. I need a 10mm, pair of pliers. That's really it. I mean, I ended up having to use a ratchet, but 10mm, 12mm ratchet, power tool, some pliers, whatever. And that's about it, guys. Very simple stuff. I've never done this before. And I mean, just taking this fan shroud off. I've never replaced a radiator on this type of vehicle. I've taken my radiator out on my IS300 I used to have. I've done it on this car probably just about the same of times, if not more. I don't know how many times I could count I've had to take the radiator out. It's probably in the 20s or 30s. But 6 bolts, just like that. I'm gonna put them right there because I don't have a bolt tray. And this thing should just come up like so. Cool, and those are your radiator fans. If I had more time, I would clean this up, but I'm gonna just get it back in the car and pressure wash it. For now, this is plastic, so I just leave this right here for right now. This radiator, as you can see, is cooked. This is about where it was going out already. And then I just went and put a crack right here, so that shortens its life a little bit. Wow, I was looking for one of these. You know what this is, guys? This is a valve cover bolt. Job I did on my car a few months back. I was looking for this bolt. I never found it. Had to order a new one. Got a new grommet on there and everything. I'm gonna keep it. I might need it. That's good to know. But yeah, like I said, this thing was already going out. I just went ahead and put a crack in it. So now she's cooked. She served me well. Probably the same radiator that came on this car. This car's got like 160,000 miles on it. Probably would have went some more if I never broke it. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this. It's fine. Who cares about the environment, right? Yo, good thing I'm not at work. I'll get an OSHA violation for that, right? It's okay. I'm gonna leave that like that. I am actually gonna wipe this up though. I don't think it's too bad. All right, so first thing that we're gonna do, get this thing up in plastic. This is a thick plastic.
Put me out the plastic. I haven't seen it brand new.
Yeah. Feel that. So yeah, I'm gonna open this thing. Try not to damage anything. Okay. Nice radiator. Damn, this thing is beautiful. eBay, guys. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If you wanted to get an OEM radiator, it'll be about 50 bucks. This one, it's about 220. But I mean, it's nice. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I'll leave a link on it in the description if you guys want to try it out. Hopefully it serves me well. I've never ordered a eBay radiator before. I've ordered a bunch of stuff off of eBay. Nothing like a radiator. It's not OEM. So I don't know. We'll see how it does. I think it'll be fine. If it does fail, I'll let you guys know, and I'll tell you guys not to buy it. But for right now, just based off of delivery, it looks pretty good. Real good. So anyway, looks like this longer one was on this side. So I'm gonna bolt this down like so. This one goes right here. I'm not sure what sizes these are, but I got a bunch of wrenches over here. Don't think there's gonna be none of these. These are all the wrenches I got at the house. I got a 12, 13, 14. But I also got an adjustable. Because I'm already knowing I wasn't prepared. But when you got an adjustable wrench, you're always prepared. Be sure, guys, when you put this stuff on that you don't do it too tight, because this is aluminum. It is more likely to strip than other metals. Aluminum is very, very soft. So if you're not, yeah, very, very soft, very malleable. If you're not gentle with it, it will not forgive you. I think this one could just go like this. I think this is fine. I'll take a look at the video to make sure, but I think like this is fine. Just tighten it down like that. Hold on, I gotta get the angles right.
Are you talking to me?
No, I think that's fine like that. All right. So now that we got that on, we can get our fan. Fan on here. Fan goes like so. Man, I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes. Darn it! All right. Make sure all these line up. Yeah, we'll fix it. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. Don't know where this one came from, but I'm gonna put it in the bucket. Got a bolt here. All right, bolt there. Got a bolt here. Darn it, come on. It's very tricky to start these bolts. It scared me on that first one. I thought there wasn't the same thread pitch. I was about to get angry. But nope, looks like they work. Bolt there. Got a bolt right here. Got a bolt right here. And we got a bolt right here. Get my 10 mil. And like I said, guys, be careful with the aluminum. It's very soft, delicate. Don't want to go too crazy with it. I really shouldn't even be doing this with a power tool, but I am a trained professional. Don't do what I do. You might have a different outcome, but I'm safe. If you are going to do this at home, just remember, I mean, this isn't torquing down nothing crazy. You know, it's not like a lug nut or anything, so it doesn't have to be super tight. You know, just tight enough to stay in place, you know what I mean? So, now that we got all of this done, this is nice right here. It's drain cock. Nice little drain cock. It's very, very nice. I ain't gonna tighten that too tight, but that is scaring me just a little bit. So, now that we got all of this done, we can go ahead and start reassembly. If you guys remember earlier, I was telling you where these things go. I guess they go right here. One goes here. One goes there. I'll actually leave that. Keep my car OEM, kinda. But yeah, so This is the complete thing. Whole radiator. Nice little cap right here. Probably gonna put my old cap back on here. This is nice. Oh, and it's got a place for my my surge tank. But now that we got this thing all put back together, we're gonna go ahead and put it in. From my experience, it's easier to just go ahead and put these in the car. So as you can see, these holes right here, one goes here, other one goes right there. There you go. Easier than trying to bring it, you know, with the radiator. So. Make sure you be gentle, especially with those fins. Oops, okay. I knew we were gonna have some type of clearance issue, just a little bit. Just because this is a bigger radiator, I'm gonna have less space in here. So I had a little problem clearing this hose right here, but should be good now. All right, got this thing in here. She's a beaut. Can't tell if it's in those holes or not. All right. Got her all centered up. Yeah, man. Damn, this thing looks sick. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Yeah. One there, one right here. Looks like these are a little bit off, but that is okay. Can fix it later. Should do the job for right now. Holding it in place or whatnot. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, so these gosh darn brackets right here. Definitely not perfect, but nothing is. It is what it is. It's fine. Dang, but that is a great looking radiator. Y'all see this? This thing looks awesome, man. What's up, guys? All right, if you made it this far, this is the end of the video. As you can see, I got the new radiator in. I've been running it for about a week now. It's been pretty good. Hasn't given me any issues. I will say I haven't showed the full process of me putting anything back together because it's the same process of me taking everything off, just reverse. But I do know I forgot to show one step, which is me switching over the thermostat, which is going to be that white connector right there. And I want to say that is the first connector I took off. That connector goes to your thermostat. If you are going to take on this job, you're going to have to switch it over from your old radiator to the new one. And I also didn't show the process of me bleeding the cooling system. Whenever you change your radiator or flush it and refill it, you're going to have to bleed it to get all the air bubbles out to keep it from overheating. Process can usually take from about 30 to 45 minutes. I usually let mine bleed for close to 45 just to be sure that I'm not my car's not overheating. I've been in a car that overheats before. It's not a good time, especially in the summertime when you got to turn on the heat just to save the car, you know, from blowing the head gasket. You know, it's not always a fun time. So yeah, I didn't show those processes. And since I didn't show the full process of me putting it back together, you guys also don't know that since this radiator takes up a lot more space, this air intake system doesn't exactly sit in here. I know already when I started to do this job that this box was missing a couple bolts. I want to say it was I want to say I had a bolt here. I want to say I had a bolt here, and I had a bolt here and not a bolt here, but now it has a bolt here, not here, and not down there. And that's just because of this extra space that this thing takes up. I kind of had to squeeze everything in here. This right here is supposed to be sitting flush. It's not supposed to be showing yellow at all, but it does. It's also giving me a code for small evap system leak, which I'm going to take care of by just deleting this whole air intake system probably in one of my next upcoming videos. It's all good. I mean, I've got a check engine light already for catalytic converters, O2 sensors, I believe, which I'm gonna have to replace, so I'm not too worried about it right now. I'll fix it when the time comes. But aside from that, another thing that I did, I tested the temperature, the operating temp of the new radiator since I put it in. Operating temp of the new radiator is at about 210 degrees, as the old one was at about 220. And I'm gonna say that it was running so high, the older radiator, because when I tested it, it was broad daylight. I had been driving the car, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't entirely full. I did it a couple days before I ended up making this video, because I knew I was going to make this video, and I just wanted to see if this oil radiator was actually going to keep my car cooler. I don't think it does. I believe if my old radiator was full, it would be sitting around that 210 degree mark. So I'm going to assume that this radiator performs about the same as OEM, which is okay. That's not why I bought it for performance gains. I bought it because it looks cool, and it's doing its job so far. Like I said, I've been running it for about a week. It hasn't given me any issues, so I'm satisfied. You know, I think this was a great install. Aside from this airbox not lining up, but if I had an air intake, you know, this would have given me absolutely zero issues. So I'm not complaining. I'm gonna just delete the, you know, airbox, just get an air intake anyway. So it's all good. I'm satisfied. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to try this on for yourselves. Another thing that I will say though, and this will probably be the last thing, is that when you are replacing your radiator, you have those two trans lines at the bottom that are gonna leak out a little bit of transmission fluid, right? And the older radiator that you take out may also have a bit of transmission fluid in it, so it will not be a bad idea for you to check your transmission fluid when you get done with this install. Depending on who you are, depending on how much you let, you know, drip out of those lines at the bottom, and however much may be in the radiator, you know, you don't know. So it's not a bad idea. I'm not saying it's necessary. I'm not saying your car is going to shift different if you don't do it, but it's definitely not a bad idea. And if it is shifting different, you'll be the first to know, and you'll have a good idea why, if you were to do this job. You know, just some food for thought. I thought I'd bring that up. But I think I'm going to call it a day, guys. I'm going to wrap up this video right here. If you guys want to see more of this Lexus GS40, if you guys want to see more of this Lexus GS430 that I have, please let me know. Drop a comment. Make sure you like and subscribe. Show some support. The more support you guys show, you know, the more inclined I will be to make videos. I'm not deep into the YouTube game right now, but I definitely am trying to get there. I get told all the time that I should start making videos just because of how much I've done to this car, and I never show it. You know, I just do it for the love of the game. I'm gonna try to spread my experience with you guys though a little bit more. You know, I don't think it's too bad of an idea helping somebody out there that may need help. I've also noticed that there's not a lot of content for these cars out there. So I figured, why not? You know, even me, I'll be looking for content on this specific vehicle. And, you know, there's nothing out there. You know, most of the time I'll see videos for GS400s. But those are not GS430s. And those are what I'm interested in. So I'm probably going to start making a little bit more content of this thing. So if you guys want to like, comment, subscribe, it'll be greatly appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. See you guys in the next one. Peace.